channel. So today's video I'm doing like a real short nail set. And so for the nail tips I'm going to be using, it's going to be the 876 curved taper nail tips or whatever. I already prepped like my peel off base coat or whatever. But the reason why I'm using these, y'all probably like, girl, why you just gonna use some short nail tips? I bought these and I basically kind of like wasted my money only because I don't like the way these curved nail tip looks. So instead of me not using them all, I'm just gonna use these for my short nails or whatnot. But I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna glue these on. And I noticed that I actually don't ever do like real short nail sets on my channel. Like probably my next video also I'm probably gonna do like an acrylic overlay. Now this is not a how-to or whatever, this is just me kind of like practicing because I do have short nail clients or whatever, and I'm just trying out different methods and see what I like best. So all five fingers, nails, whatever you want to call it, are going to be different, not only for like application but shaping wise, because y'all already know a lot of people be like, oh, can you round the corners off? Like, round the corners off. And so yeah, each nail is going to be displayed kind of differently, as with application, shaping, and filing, and all that good stuff. And so now that I have my nail tips on, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to be getting into using, I'm doing a basic set. So I'm just going to be using one acrylic powder, and I'm not measuring out, you know, making sure they're even or not. This is nothing but a practice set, and I decided to record it and show y'all because some people, you know, other than me, probably struggle with short nails also. And so I was just like, let's record. So I'm just going to be using this Blossom Pink for Balm Nails. I recently got this like a couple weeks ago, and this is like, I'm going to say like the 876 tips, a waste of money. Now I'm not saying something's wrong, but the only reason I'm saying is because I bought this and did not need it at all. So I just basically wasted my money because it is kind of similar to another color I have in my collection already. And so I was really irritated that I bought this. I'm looking like, this is literally the same thing. But you know, it is what it is. I'm just gonna use it anyways because I'm just like, such a waste of money, especially when you buy something that's so similar to something else. And so for this pinky nail, I'm just going to be doing like a one bead method to start off. This is just for the pinky nail. Like I said, all five fingers application is going to be different. The way I do is going to be different. And also, I base my application off based on the type of shape. And so for the pinky nail, it's going to be like, y'all know, everybody doesn't like those super square nails. The pinky is going to be like the oval or the rounded type of shape. So I'm not, with application, I'm not trying to make the corners as sharp as I would with the other nails. And so that just saves me time with shaping, because if I do that, I'm just going to be wasting time, and also acrylic when doing that. And I know somebody gonna be in the comments, these nails are so thick or whatever. To each his own. Like I said, each nail is gonna be different. And for me, although short nails doesn't call for a really high apex, you still need an apex in the short nails. And for me, I kind of like my nails, like I said, on the thick side. I know some people like theirs thin. Mine, I like a little on them. But for the short nails, when I get to filing them, I am going to bring it down because I noticed they was a little bit too thick for my liking. And this color is kind of, it's not sheer, but it's kind of like, I needed to be more opaque. So I did add more layers than really needed. But that's just how the way I do them. Now, I'm not a pro at doing short nails. I'm usually just 3XL or even 2X. I barely even do extra long. And I am going to start, like I said, probably my next video, I might do an acrylic overlay. I don't know if it's going to be on me or on the client, but y'all will see. It is going to be another basic set. I know everybody doesn't like these extra sets, so yeah. All right, so the middle nail is going to be the nail that, if y'all know the type of moon shape, if I'm saying it right, like the crest, whatever y'all want to call it, like it's a curve in it. So I'm going to be, like I said, it's saving me time. I'm going to mold the acrylic into that pre-shape, you know what I'm saying? And so you see, I am kind of making more of the acrylic come out instead of like, I can't explain it, but you just watch and see how it's different from the pinky and the ring finger. It's more, got a little curvature to it. And also during filing, I'm going to show y'all the way to shape this with the hand file. And you also can use your drill to shape this, but if you're like a beginner and you're like not too fun, or if you just don't have a drill and you don't know how to get that moon shape, you can use your hand file to create that moon shape. And so I'm going to show y'all that once I get to the shaping part. But I'm gonna let y'all enjoy this application. I'm not gonna top for the rest of these two nails, and then we're gonna move on to filing once these two nails is done. All right, so now that application is done, I found it that the thumbnail is like super, super easy to do when doing short nails. Maybe because it's a wider canvas or whatnot. But now I'm just going to be going in and quote unquote sealing the cuticles and also debulking. Now, if you see like the white that's flaking off, that is me debulking. Now, debulking is different from me just sealing the cuticles. When you're sealing the cuticles, you're not necessarily really debulking. The reason why I am debulking the nail is because it was a little too thick for my liking, and that's just personal preference. Especially when you apply acrylic thicker than what you want or what's necessary. Like I said, for shorter nails you don't necessarily need a lot of acrylic, but to each his own. And also, if you notice when you're applying too much to the free edge, you can also go underneath the nail and debulk that way instead of going on top. I find it very much easier to go underneath than on top. And so the pinky was in real time. And now I'm just going to speed the application up for the rest of the nail when using my drill. And once that is done, I'm going to come back in once I have my file out. Alright, so now moving along, I'm going to be taking this 8080 grit from Dynamic Nail Supply, and I'm just going to go in and shape these nails. Now, for me, short nails, you really don't even need 8080 grits. Because you can easily cut yourself, and like your hypernicum when using this very, very coarse. You can go in with 100 or 180, that'll be fine also. But I just want y'all to pay attention. Before I go in the file, I am separating the acrylic from the skin and just pulling it back, just so you know you don't cut yourself or your client. But since this is my hands, I can kind of maneuver it around and know what I'm doing. But for a client's sake, you do want to make sure you hold the skin down when you're filing. It's kind of hard to do that when you're doing it on your own hand, but that's what your thumb is for. You will see me in some places where I'm using my thumb, like right here, to hold the skin down and make sure. So here's what I was talking about, that moon shape. So the way you position your file is very important. You don't want to go straight up and down. You want to have it slanted. I guess you would say at a 45-degree angle. And yeah, it creates that moon shape. You want to take your time, because if you do it, like if it's not leveled off, one side can be higher than the other. But then again, you can use your drill to clean that up or whatnot. But shaping the short nails, it's kind of simple, kind of easy. Like I said, the pinky nail is a demonstration of the rounded edges, and the rest except for the middle, it's kind of like a regular. Now the thumb is like that super square look, as opposed to the index finger and the ring finger, which is more of a kind of naturally flowy type of look. Now the thumb is like super square. Some people like that real square look, like me. I like mine to be real square, real sharp or whatever. And also, you see me, I'm just rounding it out for the pinky. And this is all 5 different type of nail shapes or whatever, but it's still square. So now I'm going to go ahead and buff these nails. And y'all, this is literally so simple, so easy. I still have to work on my application, but overall this is nice, and it's pretty decent. So I'm going to be taking DNS, that's Dream Nail Supply, top coat, and we're just going to top coat these bad boys. And that is it for today's nail set. I hope y'all truly enjoyed this and you found something educational and you learned a little something. Let me know for my next video, do y'all want to see like a acrylic overlay or me using some nail forms or whatever. Just let me know some ideas you want. And I'm actually like trying to switch it up, get out of my comfort zone, doing more short nail sets, like really short nail sets or whatever. So once you get your gel, like your top coat on, you want to go ahead and fully cure for at least 60 seconds. And so now once that is done, we're going to be taking some cuticle oil and getting rid of the crustiness or whatever, make it look good for if you're doing picture presentations or whatever, or just to overall make it look like Siemens and very nicely done. And so like I said, y'all, let me know what y'all want to see. I know the forms was highly requested like months ago. I'm talking about like 6 months ago. But yeah, that's about it. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye.